I got those for free. Yeah, from the convention. They gave them away at the end. I have one of them, I think, but because I've had it since I was in middle school.
Yeah, the ones I have. Well, you were in middle school, like the mid-90s-ish, or later 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I probably got mine too, actually.
Four. You got room? Okay. So we are live now. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some green. So, are you certain you want to change Presea's character? I think she walked away for a second. Okay, good. All right, well then I will search through the bag of goodies. Good, good. You can come in here, hang out with me. I know. Oh, check levels. Okay. Thank you, baby. There we go. Okay. So, anybody who gets to join, thank you for joining in. We're going to be painting a few different things today. Mainly finishing up this room for Lost Mine of Phandelver. And then working on some characters for our druid. Her name's Presea. And that is Chelsea Butt in the chat. So, let's see. Go with this one. And I've got to read the description for the room. 1 second. everything decides to start to fall at once. Oh yeah, I'm just looking around trying to find everything I need. Okay, so we're going to have to move you guys a little bit. Further out. There we go. I'll push this a little further up. There we go. Awesome. Thank you for checking all these things with me. For me. So, Persea, do you want the round base for your character, for your characters, your wild shapes, all that, to be the same kind of iridescent green that we use for your Velociraptor? That way I can do that first, and then when that dries, I can attach you, and then can start painting your character. Okay, good. I will get that paint in a second. Also, sorry, grabbing my breakfast, lunch. I really love this pearlized create airbrush colors. It's a really pretty green. It's iridescent. There we go. And you wanted the mini with the antlers, correct? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, this will be your new Persea. And to be honest, you can still use your other mini as well. And I'll just repaint. I can repaint her whenever like you're wearing a certain garb, or if you're, you like change outfit to a sneakier outfit, then you can do that. You know. I love this green. So, ta-da! Gonna use this guy for once. For the first time. There we go. Yeah. It's pretty. It's not sticking as good as I'd like, but if I put on enough layer, it'll be fine. The character will take up a lot of it anyways. It's all magical and green, like Briseia. Are you from the green? Hmm? Well, you're from the forest. You're a druid. There's in DC Comics, there's Guardian of the Green, which is what Swamp Thing is, since he's a plant, basically. Pardon me. Get out of my swamp. Okay, I'm gonna let that bass dry for a little bit. I'll set her off to the side for a second while we work on this. So, need some black. Chat? Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't help. It's not a comfy. Yeah, I'm sorry. Some burnt sienna. And now to mix. That's gonna be annoying. There we go. A little more black. There we go. Like that. So, if you guys have played Lost Mine of Phandelver, I'd love to hear about your experiences. If you haven't yet, I'm sorry that this is a spoiler. But if you're a DM, at least it gives you an idea of things you can do for your players. I've been really enjoying playing with my family, my girlfriend, and my good buddy, who's our Goliath Slogar. It's been an awesome experience. It's been really fun to write and create things for them to encounter. It definitely does come out like a chocolate brown. Oh, I just heard that delay. That is about a 30-second delay. If you guys tune in, I'd love to hear how long you've been playing D&D for, what made you get into it, what do you like about it, what do you not like about it. I'm still pretty new to it. Only been about a DM for about almost a year. But it's been very fun. That's a lie. I don't work hard. Go with a lighter brown for that, since that'll be the doorway. Do you guys make terrain out of anything else? Other materials? I know, of course, 3D printing has been popular for a while now. Or buying sets from Dwarven Forge. But if you are a DM who makes your own terrains, please let me know about it. I'd like to know your process. What made you want to make it rather than buy or just program it to cut, or buy STL files, I mean. I've never really done anything like this in my life. I'm more of a two-dimensional artist. But this has been really fun, even just these 2 rooms that I've been building. This weekend I spent a lot of time chatting with people about D&D. I was at a convention in Cape Girardeau, Missouri for Cape Anime Con, and it was really good time. A lot of cool people, a lot of nice people. But we chatted. There was quite a few people who were into D&D, and it was really nice getting to bounce my ideas for the campaign that my players are in off of other people who have had either as players or as DMs. And because I have my best friend who I can chat with, but he's busy a lot of times, and the other people I could talk to are in my game, so I can't really be divulging stuff that's coming up that they're gonna have to deal with to them. But it was real nice. Some really cool people out there. This weekend coming up, I'll be in Lubbock, Texas for Lubbock Anime Con. If you're in the area, come check it out. It'll be June 11th through the 13th, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll have new artwork. My daughter will have new artwork as well. She did some really good pieces recently. Okay. That part's done for the most part. I'm going to do the black or the silver on top that I really enjoyed from the other room. If I can find my silver, there it is. Her. There we go. Need to get more silver soon. We're running a little low. Oh, I just killed the party with a paint tube. Okay. So this effect is really fun. It's used mainly for metals, but for these caverns that they're going through, I feel it gives a really cool kind of stony appearance. Like just a very slate-like rock. And seeing as the area is magical to some degree, it would be fitting that the stone that surrounds the rooms that were carved seems different than most rock. You can see there, nice little sheen of silvery in the center. And I'm getting a very small amount each time I pick up some paint. Give it a basically a dry brush, but this is even more wet than a normal dry brush, I believe. And dry brushing, I know you're supposed to have like literally hardly any paint whatsoever on your brush. Yeah, it's looking really cool. I'll actually need to add some slight adornment to this room whenever I'm done adding all the paint to the surrounding exterior. And also on the first room I did, I read through the description for that room, and I saw something in there that I'd like to add physically onto the map. I'm contemplating leaving these two billows of rock without paint, but I don't know, let's see. Maybe just slightly. Yeah, I kind of like that. Oh yeah, that looks cool. A little more on there. There we go. Let's see. Definitely a fan. Pardon me. Definitely a fan of the deadened styrofoam sound. Now that it's covered in all the black paint, and not the harsh, really high-pitched tone that styrofoam usually has. Thank you, baby. Alright, I'm going to get some different color for the doorway. A little bit lighter brown. There we go. Now I want to try a slight dry brushing effect with this color as well. Get just a little bit. Okay. Try that again. That's a little better. There we go. That feels better. It's a very ramshackle kind of door. There we go. Okay, so the adornments I need to make are actually going to be reused cut-off pieces from the cavern top. I'm going to paint the smooth side. Well, I'm going to have to paint all of it black. Let's see. Oh. There we go. So these are going to be some bedding. They're supposed to be stone beds. So I'm going to be putting on a little more of the gray or the silver on here in order to really differentiate them from the top of the cavern and from the floor. There we go. Okay, I'll let that piece dry. Do the next one. I've been getting really excited because I've been coming up with all these different story plots and different hooks and battles, ideas, stuff like that in my head for my players. I have nobody to tell. It's very frustrating because all the people I want to tell are the players. It's like, dang it. How many of you deal with that? Okay. it's good and it's bad. I would love to be able to tell you guys the thoughts I'm getting, and even just to like, hey, do you think this sounds cool? But there's a few different D&D groups that I could chime in and be like, hey guys, what do you guys think of these ideas? Do you think they're dumb? Do you think the players will figure it out within seconds? Because I want to create some challenging stuff, but stuff that's fun as well. One more side. Okay, now I've got those sides. Paint the bottom of this one. You're so silly. What do you mean? No, that is perfectly fine. It's not that you're not good enough. I don't want to ruin stories for you. But speaking of which, me and you need to really talk about Persea. I've got almost everybody's like story arcs that I have so far, kind of good branches for each one, but I haven't come up with a good one yet for you yet. So we need to talk about Persea and get her fully figured out. I know. It doesn't even need to be a ton of info, just some key points that I need to know. Well, yeah, but that's going to drive where your character goes. So that I know a little bit of that, and I want to just kind of expand on it a little bit. Another thing I like about making these maps is that it's very peaceful. was just taking my time, painting. The sound of the brush, the feel of the brush on the styrofoam is actually very nice. Like that D&D map making has opened me up to using acrylic because I've never really used it at all. And then last week created my first fully acrylic piece. Okay, well those pieces are drying. I have that's the wrong ink. Be right back. I don't know if this will work. I know it'll work for one creature. I don't know if it'll work for the other. Pardon me. There it is. No sound. What do you mean? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, I'm curious as to whether or not what I have in mind will work. Let's see. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Okay. I'm going to go with something a little more wispy. Okay. So it might work. I have a few ideas on how to do this. This is a displacer beast. If you didn't know what it was, my team has already fought one of these. And our Goliath. Oh, are you okay? No. Is that death? I can't tell. Okay, good. Yeah, our Goliath barbarian just whooped it hard. I think in 2 hits, he almost put it down. Luckily, it was able to get away from him. But yeah, I wanted to paint him and see what I can make him look like. I'm a big fan of iridescent colors. So when things have layers and they can shine underneath and whatnot, I love that. The dragon almost killed him. Yeah, this thing was what Theron had ran out in the open and then ran away from, not thinking. Turned and ran, making them be thought of as prey in the mind of this creature. That's looking kind of cool. Yeah, this beast was pretty fun, and I think it'll continue to be a nice creature to encounter. Oh, that's looking really cool. Right now I'm using a Dr. P.H. Martin iridescent deep blue. It's a calligraphy ink. And these are primed miniatures, but it doesn't like to take to them too easily when it's just the ink and not acrylic. But if you take your time, let a layer dry, come back over, it starts getting a really nice effect to it. Another reason I like to use it is that when you dot it on, it likes to travel along any lines that are on the beast. So that way it can fill up areas pretty quickly. Right now I'm just I know I've got the little citadel thing that I could be using, but right now I'm just letting that base dry and figured there's a lot of areas that I can paint on this one that I don't need to have it on a holder to do. Yeah, this has been pretty fun to do right here. Enjoying doing all these little crevices on the beast. What I plan on doing is going over this. Oh, thank you, baby. Going over this iridescent blue with an iridescent black on as well. And so that way I'm hoping that the blue shades will still peek out from underneath the black a little bit. Kind of giving it a black wash on top, if I can get it thin enough. And it's just a bulk of a beast. I love the muscle structure they put on this creature. It's crazy. I know our barbarian, when he saw it, the 6 legs freaked him out. And he was like, whoa, did not expect that kind of a creature. Pardon me. Yeah, so it's coming out all right. I'm not too concerned about getting every little nook and cranny of color filled with the blue, because, like I said, I'm going to go over it with the black to really kind of give it a nightshade kind of feel. Yeah, I'm hoping so. Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go. Okay, let's see now. Maybe. Maybe I'm just painting it so I can sell it. Oh no, it depends on whether or not you're a good druid or a bad druid. But are you a good druid or a bad druid? That's the question. You could be great and be evil. You're not Justin? I really loved that. For people who don't know, in our game, my daughter's boyfriend, he was getting ready to move, and so he joined us for one of our sessions. And in the game, there's creatures called doppelgangers, and in the area they were at, they were already going to have to deal with one. And so I made it to where they found a second one, but they didn't know. He looked like he was a prisoner. And so they freed him, and he traveled with them to help them. And when they got to the boss battle, his first attack was against his girlfriend, my daughter. And I'd given him the choice. So I was like, you can either join them and fight alongside them in the game, or you could or you could be this creature that I have in mind and betray them. And he was like, yeah, I want to do that. It was really awesome. Very surprising to the team when his first attack was against one of the team. Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved it. I can't remember if it was Bersha that got to take him down or not. I think so. Yeah, I don't know why I thought of it, but I was like, oh man, that could be really cool. I think it was Bersha. Bersha is the character my daughter plays, and so it was his girlfriend. Pretty sure she killed him. If not, then it was Slogar. Why do you say that? Do you mean you use lightning bolt out of your crotch? Or do you mean you insult it so badly that it dies? You've had more than one, but you mean against like a big baddie, like the boss? Yeah, biggers, the big bosses. Well, there'll be plenty of opportunities. Don't worry. I've got a lot of ideas. Yeah, you could do that too. In the episodes I was listening to over the weekend while I was driving and whatnot, they actually have a spell that is so perfect for them to use. Um, yeah, your perception is super high. Um, it's so perfect for them to use for everybody to get sneak attacks or for them to do simultaneous attacks across wide areas, but they never use it. Pardon me. They only use it for travel. And I'm like, man, they could definitely like incorporate that into their battles. Are you excited to watch more in a little bit? Yeah, me too. I wish that they weren't so long so we could get through all of it, but it is really nice to be able to watch such a cool, epic story. Vox Machina. Love that campaign. Look at this guy. He's looking pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, I was just exposed to listening just because I was on those long 13-hour drives and didn't want to be staring at the screen or trying to stare at the screen while I was driving, and really helped keep me awake. Trying to imagine everything they were doing. I was trying my best not to touch the ground on this thing. It's okay though. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Okay, baby. Yeah, I really enjoy this blue a lot. This is what I used on Glassstaff, uh, the first bad guy you guys fought. Or, well, second. Trying to keep it in frame. I get caught up in my painting mind that I forget about the camera. Okay. Let me pull you down this way a little bit. There we go. And I'm going to tilt you. There we go. That might help. Yeah. It was awesome. I loved that your reaction to that whole situation. What had happened is in game, I hadn't really moved any of the villains that they were fighting because everybody was so new to the game, and they get to this area where they have to take on basically a hideout of villains, and they do really well, and they get all the way up to the boss. And they sneak up on the boss as well, and they get a surprise round on him. But then on his first move, he ran up to Presea, our druid, and shocking grasped her. And she was like, "Oh my god, that's the first time I've ever been attacked. You can move them?" Yeah, it was very fun. It's really cool. There's a plane flying overhead right now, and the vibration of the plane, the propellers, really worked well with the music. The tone of it sounded really cool together. I don't know why you were worried. Did you think you were just going to instantly die? Because that won't happen easily. Not for a while. I mean, even then, as the enemies get stronger, you'll get stronger too. So, one shotting may happen like way down the line. You were just like, ah! What? I mean, it won't be anytime soon, but it could happen. Go up against an enemy that's strong enough to knock you guys out in one hit. You're not the baddest mother, in the whole world. Okay, almost ready to switch gears and go back to painting, finishing up the adornments for the room for Lost Mine. While this guy dries, I'll be able to work on the room and then check the base for Presea. I think I've got all the spots that I want to get painted on him. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. There's healing potions. I love the little meme story about a boy who was playing D&D and his character dies. Meep. And he gets so discouraged, kind of, for like a split second, because he's told, you have to create a new character now. And he's just sitting there staring at his sheet for his player. And then he finally writes Junior. And he says, "I'm here to avenge my father." And I was like, wow, that's very cool for a little kid to come up with that right away. It was awesome. All right. So, let's see if I can get a good shot on his guy. Yeah, I like it. I think it's super cute. Yeah, I like this guy. Alright, so I'm going to let him dry. I'm going to set him off to the side. So you can't really touch him. There we go. Check this base real quick. Nice. Alright. Okay. I'm going to paint that one in a second. Now, switch gears to go to adornment. Oh, happy that was closed. So now, these guys can get a little bit of silver, quite a bit of silver on them, but to make them feel more stone-like. Just drying off my brush for a second. Okay. There we go. Sorry, give me 1 second. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Hey, baby. What do you mean? Stop. No, I don't need to be. Shh. Come here. Yeah, the muscle work on that body is awesome. They make him look like a full-on little beast. So what these are meant to be stone little beds, from what I can tell, at least. So I'm just kind of putting them in there. Okay. I have an idea to take a hot knife and kind of cut away the excess area and create separate chunks of walkway for this map. But I don't know for sure how I'll do that yet. It looks like I lost a defining line on the map. Let's see. Right in there. There we go. It didn't damage it too badly at all. Okay. Go. Let's see. Let me get her. Come here. Just paint real quick. See if I can get this base done. I really love the way this base, or the way this color feels when you put it on too. It just looks cool. Let's see. Yeah, me too. See what line? The one I pushed in, the indented? Okay. There we go. And another small layer. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot easier to see in person. There's still a little bit more right over here. Yeah, I'll have to coat that a little bit more. Maybe if I just take a little black. There we go. Okay, so the adornment I need to put on the other room is something I was reading about in the book. So I'll be right back while I grab that and the adornment. So, in this room, let me see real quick. There we go. Okay. So, way more than I need. To make it look. So it states that there is a little bit of this. There we go. There we go. There we go. I like that. See if I can get that be a little tighter. There we go. There we go. Just a tiny little, little adornment. It's what thread, I'm using thread, but it's something different in the game. Sorry. Okay. I missed a spot. So, get some of this. There we go. Okay. This room's primarily done. There's not really anything else for me to add except for in-game. Oh. Did not realize I forgot that I had left those just laying in there. But yeah. Probably have it like that and like that. I like this a lot. I was contemplating once we are getting through these rooms, seeing if I can make a resin cast of them and make molds of each room and either paint them or have them unpainted and possibly make them on for sale on my Etsy shop. I think it'd be pretty fun to do for you guys. Let me know what you think. And you guys have a good evening. We're going to cut this one a little short today just because I am super tired. I've been traveling a lot this weekend, staying up over 24 hours numerous times. in order to do conventions out in different states. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, Chelsbud, for being here. I really appreciate it. And see you guys on Wednesday.